There it is. That's the bell sounding the start of the Weighing Interjection show where Josh Thompson and I go head-to-head about some of the new topics in MMA, some old, some new, and he always is the guy that comes out number 2.
I feel like you're always stealing my mojo, baby.
Damn,
Come on,
I was a poet and didn't even know it.
Oh, geez, here we go. This is one of those great shows. Look, I cannot wait till we get to the feet tarp episode round that we're doing. This is going to be amazing. I'm excited for this today. Hopefully you guys enjoy the show, man. But hey, let's get started before I go pounding Big John into the ground. Let's go.
All right, let's get into this. Round number 1. After recent comments from Ali, does Usman beat Jiri at light heavyweight?
Go for it, John. You go first.
Why are you laughing, man? Why are you laughing?
Because as a manager, this is his job. His job is to say all of these things. Now, the reason why he's skipping the middleweight division is because Izzy is Nigerian, and the two of them have kind of, I think, come to these things that they're not going to fight. Or they have mutual respect for each other, and they have no desire to fight each other. Maybe they've trained together. Maybe they know who's going to win that fight already. Who knows? But we just saw that Jiri cannot stop takedowns, and Usman is a phenomenal wrestler. That's probably why he's saying it. Maybe he's looking for that one big-time money fight, John. But that's his manager. He's a manager. That's what he's supposed to do.
Okay. No disrespect to Kamaru Usman in any fashion whatsoever. He's phenomenal. He's considered right now the pound-for-pound best. His manager needs to do a better job than pick out fucking Canelo Alvarez in boxing or fucking Jiri Prochazka as a light heavyweight for his guy. That's fucking stupid. To sit there and think that, he's going to be able to just fight with Jiri. There's a reason for weight classes, Josh, and right now he's fighting in a weight class that's 35 freaking pounds lighter than where Yuri's at, because Jiri, when he walks in that cage, is going to be 225 pounds. That is not a fight for him. That is stupid.
Little hard in the paint there, buddy. Little hard in the paint.
Not hard in the paint. That's stupid.
John, this is just promotion. It's no different than what Connor would do and just talking trash, doing that thing. This is him just keeping his guy pumped up, keeping him in the news cycle while he's coming back from an injury. I look at it that way. There's no way this fight's ever going to happen.
Okay.
With that, let's get into round number 2. And this week we're playing matchmaker. So we're going to look at the current climate in UFC and Bellator, pick one fight we want to see each from each promotion. And we'll start with Josh, and we'll start with UFC. Take it away.
We're going to start with the UFC. I want to see Bryce Mitchell versus Arnold Allen. That's the fight I want to see. That's the fight that I think right there. Bryce Mitchell, I think, is at number 8 or something. And I think Arnold Allen's number 5 or 6. I think that makes for a fun fight. That's the fight I want to see. Let's see it.
All right. Big John, UFC fight?
You don't like it,
UFC
John? You
fight,
don't like that fight? You don't like that fight,
I do
John?
like it, but you had picked Bryce Mitchell to go with. I'm trying to think of who it was, and I think that was a better one. He just pulled off a submission. I'm trying to remember who it was, and I can't. But you had come up with that one. I thought that was a fantastic fight. But it's still a good one against Arnold Allen.
Okay.
Great fight. I like it. If I was going to pick one right now, welterweight division, I want to see Sean Brady. I want to see Sean Brady against Bilal Muhammad. I think that's a great matchup.
I said that like last week, and I also tweeted it, and everyone's like, oh,
Really?
It's going to be just the two of them hugging each other and blah, blah, blah.
Nope.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Nope.
Bilal will be in trouble if he's chasing that takedown, leaves his head in the wrong position. His arm in guillotine, his guillotines, his getting to the back. Sean Brady is a nasty, nasty fighter on the ground. Nasty fighter. People were judging him too much off of his last performance because, it wasn't exciting. He got the win. That's what you need right now. Look, Bilal,
that's the same with Bilal's last performance. He got the win.
He got the
You
win.
know, he
But it
deserved
was
the
a
win.
tough fight. These are tough fights,
Yeah,
man. When you're getting to that
absolutely.
top division, you're getting those top guys. This is one of those. That's the fight I really want to see. I think that both of them are going to be forced to stand. I don't know if Sean has the wrestling to take Bilal down, and Bilal doesn't have the jiu-jitsu really to stay on the ground. They can outdo each other maybe on the ground, but I think what you're going to end up with is two of them having to stand and bang. That's what I think you're going to end up having to see.
So same here.
Let's hear your Bellator fight, Josh.
I have a bantamweight fight, and I think this fight will potentially happen. I want to see Danny Sabatello and Rafion Stotts. That's the fight I want to see. I'm sorry.
That's a possibility.
even watching the fight, I don't even know if I want to see the fight. I want to see the presser. I want to see the media leading up to it. I want to see all of that.
I want to see the presser.
That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see right now. The fight, I'm sure will be a barn burner of a fight. The two of them could end up not in the finals, but in the semifinals. If they both get if Sabatello gets his win, if he gets this win, that's the fight that I'm looking for. I want to see that fight.
That's a good one. I like that one. I'm going to go in the featherweight division. I want to see Justin Gonzalez against Mads Burnell. I think that's a great fight. I think Justin Gonzalez brings it. He's a stud. And if you're not going to put Justin there, then the next guy you're going to put is a guy who's higher in the level, Aaron Pico against Mads Burnell. That's a great fight too. Either way, I want to see that.
If you guys have not seen the Aaron Pico Justin Gonzalez fight, you guys need to go online and try and find it. It's a fantastic fight. Just displayed, they displayed true MMA throughout the whole fight. Wrestling, jiu-jitsu, attacks, submissions, everything. Fantastic fight. Justin Gonzalez is a stud, man. I became a huge fan after watching that fight with him and Aaron Pico. And then Pico's just right now on another level in terms of everyone. I would love to see the Mads Burnell and Justin Gonzalez fight. I think that's a great fight to make. Absolutely amazing.
All right, and with that, let's get into round number 3. Ronda Rousey recently on the Kurt Angle show, and she talked about the only fight that would bring her out of retirement. Would you want to see Rousey versus Carano?
I absolutely would love to see that fight. I would love to see that fight. I would love to see that fight. Look, I know that they're both older. On top of that, they've both been out of the sport for a long time. Gina being out for a long, long time. But I want to be honest. They're going to have to fight at a catch weight. Because the two of them,
oh my God,
they're not fighting at 145. Both of them are a little bit bigger now. They're both phenomenal. But, they haven't been training. They both haven't been active in terms of, that type of. But I would still, nostalgia to me is big with this fight. This would be a fight that I'd like to see.
Definitely not a fight I want to see. Love Gina, love Ronda. Know them both very well. Let's be honest. Gina was a stand-up fighter. Her basis was, Muay Thai. She did well in the stand-up. The ground was never her friend. Well, where's Ronda going to go with the fight? If she's smart, she's going to go to the ground. I just look at it. They both have had their place in MMA. Gina was the face of women's MMA as it really got going. Ronda then took that place and took it to another level. I think they're both fantastic. I just don't want to see them compete against each other. Not something I want to see.
All right, and with that, let's get into round number 4, and it's time for FITAR. For every action is a reaction, and this week we have the double feature extravaganza. So I'm going to play 2 videos for you this week. Yeah, I'm going to control the time on the reaction, but let me start with this first one. So this first one is, and I've actually...
I know where you're going with this one.
It is longer,
this is my
so
man.
I am going to control the speed a little bit throughout. So I'm going to press play now, and here we go.
Well, here's the thing. Before let's push pause. Let's preface this. John and I actually have had a chance to meet the guy at the end of this video. This is a big reason why I sent this video to Podcast Dave, because I thought it would be a good video for us to talk. The guy that actually does at the very end, finish this whole thing. John he's a huge fan of Big John's, and we've been to Box Park, because this is right outside of Wembley Stadium. It's right down there. There's a ton of little food court places there. It's a great little spot to eat and get food and hang out and have a beer. This is why this is a big reason why I sent this video over, is because this guy's a big fan of Big John. He's a big fight fan. He is a former heavyweight fighter himself. I believe he fought Mike Tyson. He fought Mike Tyson. So you can see how this kind of all escalated real quick. But go ahead, let's check it out.
Here we go, push and play now.
Can we play some sound? There he is right there. That's him.
Oh, he was. There he is in the back.
There he is in the back.
Now, there's a whole lot of talk going on here, and there's one guy, the guy with the blue bandana on his head. He's the one causing all the problems. He's the one calling everybody all kinds of names. And there's his little leprechaun with the bald head that is his friend. And then he goes after my man. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. He's got some ham hocks for hands, man.
Oh, geez.
Big ass hands. And we were talking. I said, dude, there's a reason you had power. Look at those freaking hands. He put him to sleep. And then they're all upset. It's like, no. You wanted to be the big mouth. You wanted to go after people. This is what happens.
John, the best
meet
part.
someone, doesn't matter how old they are. Meet someone that'll put you in your place. And he did.
John, the best part. See the bald guy there? Like you said, the leprechaun guy with the ginger beard?
Yeah.
That guy right there. He's trying to
His
push
whole
and bully
attitude changed.
around. Yeah, he's trying to bully and push around all the other security guys that are small. And then after this happens, the guy comes up and what he's saying right there to the guy that knocked him out. He's like, why? Why'd you do it?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, all of a sudden he's a politician.
All of a sudden he's a politician. I love that. Why? What happened? Why'd you do that? You didn't have to do that. No, you're right. Maybe you didn't have to do it. But then you guys also didn't have to act like jackasses in our facility or outside our facility. Yes. And so, look, these things are going to happen. You guys, Mike Tyson said it best, right? Social media has made you guys all too comfortable with talking shit online and thinking those skills translate to the street. So this is a video that I sent. This one was going around yesterday. I had it sent to me probably about 10, 15 times. And people saying, hey, put this up on your guys' weight interjection feed tar. And I was like, all right, well, let's check it out. This is apparently a girlfriend and a boyfriend.
Let's check this one out. Push and play now.
Someone's got a size and weight advantage. Oh, she got to the knee. That's not fair.
Boom.
Come on. Beat
his
ass. Beat his ass.
Oh, she delivers the knee to the sternum.
As Dave pointed out
God.
yesterday, go back to that, Dave, and scroll to the end. This is a very current video. Gas prices are $6-7 over there. $5.89 and $6.59.
Diesel $6.59. So
very, very current price. This is a very current video. That poor guy was laid out.
That poor guy didn't have a chance, man. Unless he was going to go for a low ankle pick on her, he was in trouble.
So I had that video sent to me probably by like 10 different people yesterday. It was hilarious. It got sent around. All right, let's go. Next one.
Fifth and final round, and it's time for bitchin' or bunk. So let's hear what you got on immediate title rematches.
It's both. Look, there's times when I say that's bitching. That should happen. You have someone that's a long-standing champion, and they end up losing the fight. Amanda Nunes loses to Juliana Pena. She deserves, based upon what she's done, she deserves that immediate title rematch. Then you'll get ones that you go, not even close. They have no that should not happen because they have not done anything to get an immediate rematch. So it goes both ways for me.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Now there's I think just because you're a long-standing champion, you don't always deserve a title shot or an automatic rematch. But I do agree, majority of the time, it does feel that it should go that way. I felt like Jose Aldo, after all the years, deserved an automatic rematch against Conor McGregor. UFC had other plans. Weili Zhang, I felt like she didn't deserve an automatic rematch against Rose Namajunas. So those moments where I feel it, this Glover Teixeira was not a long-standing champion, but I think he deserves an automatic rematch. The other fighters have all kind of had their chances at title shots. He was the champion. He was winning the fight on the scorecards. It was a great fight. Let's run it back while he's still in the groove of training at 42 years old. I'd love to see that fight. That's my personal feeling.
That's your personal thing because you're a friend and fan of Glover like I am.
Yes.
So you want to see him get that chance. I just don't think it's going to happen.
There's a couple things that I want to give some shout-outs to because we were talking about Gina Carano. Also, she just had a new, I don't know if it's a series or a movie come out, Terror on the Prairie.
Terror on the Prairie.
Yes, which is available
Donald
on the Real
Cerrone's in it.
Is he? And then
he's the lead part.
It's available on the Real Daily Wire, I think, on their setup there. So if you guys can check it out, it's called Terror on the Prairie. Check it out. That's Gina Carano. We were talking about her earlier.
With Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
With Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And also, Lions Not Sheep. Free hashtag Free Kane shirts are available there. Look at Big John's got it. He's got his hat on as well as his shirt. Look, you guys don't have to believe in and support what he did. I'm not asking you guys to do that. I'm asking if you guys feel like you want to support. Lions Not Sheep is the only website available to really sell, and all the proceeds, every single penny, goes exactly to his family for the lawyer fees. Okay, I want to thank you guys for continuing to support our show. This is Wayne Interjection. Big John, take us away.
Everyone out there, thanks for spending some time with us. We hope you had fun like we did, and we will see you.